2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Waste Management Phoenix Open is about to kick off. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, proud to be alongside 2002 PGA winner Rich Beem in Phoenix, Arizona, specifically TPC Scottsdale. What's this opening hole like?
Well, thankfully, it's a little benign compared to the craziness around the golf course that ensues. Just 414 yards from the back tees. Bunker down the left-hand side the players want to avoid. They'll be more than likely taking out a long iron fairway wood, hitting it down the right-hand side. Green tilts a little bit from right to left. A big runoff area on the left-hand side is a no-no for your second shot. But all in all, a nice, easy opening hole.
Well, I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That's not the outcome they were after.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this looks like about 29 feet.
Oh, this looks pure. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. Starting the round at even par. The second hole at TPC Scottsdale is a mid-range par 4, playing 442 yards from the tips. The bunkers on the right side need to be avoided, which leaves a good mid to short iron approach to a green that is bunkered front, left and right. So a good accurate approach required.
Pretty good shot there. John, give us a small update.
Down here on the third hole, this is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow. Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Lovely shot out of the bunker. That's in tight. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Solid par putt, that. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
The third here at Scottsdale plays over 550 yards from the tips. It's a strong par 5, which requires 2 big shots to get to the green. The first shot needs to avoid that bunker on the left-hand side to give you a chance to go for the green. But if you're laying up, it's laying it back to a number between those 2 bunkers that sit on the left side of this fairway, around 150 to 100 yards out. Time to recap what Jim Furyk managed just moments ago. Our player currently in second, making a really great shot.
Good look here for a second shot.
Nicely holed. He's in the bunker. Not sure how this one's lying. John?
And that ball really dug into this bunker. It's she's deep, boys. She's deep.
Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. And here we are with the third shot. Playing their fourth shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. I don't mind the look of this. Unfortunately, a bogey goes on the scorecard there. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The par 3 fourth at TPC Scottsdale plays 183 yards. Fairly straightaway hole, but bunkers again. Front, left and short right requires a pretty accurate and solid strike. That one's headed left. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Ooh, that almost went down. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. The 5th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a strong par 4, playing 470 yards from the back tees. There's a big bunker down the right-hand side that'll catch any drive not hit with authority. The approach must be accurate with the bunker on the left-hand side. Anything just slightly missed here will be punished. And John, What's this one looking like?
Well, they're going to need to be careful getting out of this one. It is deep, deep into this rough.
Going with the 7. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Just didn't drop. An opportunity to make their par. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The 6th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a solid mid-range par 4, 432 off the back tees. And again, it's more position off the tee that's required here with the bunkers on the left-hand side. A bold player is to fly it over that bunker on the left and leave just a short wedge in. Bold players will get after this hole, but a safe strategy lays back before them. Handy effort, that one.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, I'm watching Sergio Garcia set up his next shot here on the 7th.
Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Known as El Nino, he can be a firebrand, our Sergio Garcia, Rich. But geez, exciting to watch when he's on.
He's been so good for so long, Luke, that I never tire of watching him play the game. I think he plays it with a passion, unlike most players in the game right now. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing. But overall, his body of work throughout his career has been simply amazing.
That's a good-looking shot there. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ah, that's a shame. Comes up shy.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently at +1 for the tournament. The 7th here at Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 215 yards from the back tees. A straightaway hole, but bunkers left and right of this green ensure that a nice straight shot is required. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Looks good off the blade. And in it goes for the par. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. Sadly in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Ah, what a shot from the bunker. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 8th hole at TPC Scottsdale is a very strong par 4, playing over 475 yards from the back tee. There's a couple of pot bunkers down the left-hand side that need to be avoided so you can get to the green in 2. If you're going hard here, there's a tree on the right-hand side that can prevent a good second shot or a line to the green. 2 well-struck shots required to get to this green, and even then, your par's not secure. That was wonderfully done. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Big chance here. And down she goes from outside the range. John, do you have any info down there?
Well, I'm down on the 9th hole now. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
Oh, almost went in. Handy out of the bunker there. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. The finishing hole on the front 9 at TPC Scottsdale was a par 4 measuring 453 yards from the back tees. There's plenty of room off the tee to the left just so you can avoid that bunker on the right. There's a bunker short of the green here that needs to be avoided, a short little pot bunker. But 2 solid shots here will allow a chance for a birdie. Lining up from the sand now. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. This one started out on a good line. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 10th at TPC Scottsdale is a short par 4, measuring just 428 yards from the tips. There's a huge bunker down the right side of this fairway, which suggests maybe less than driver is necessary off the tee. What you want to do is set up for a good angle of approach, though. There's a couple of pot bunkers to the short right of this green and a big one to the front left to be avoided. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, considering where they ended up, the lie could have been a lot worse. I think they might be able to deal with this with not too much trouble.
This one might need to get down a little. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. The cart path is not always a bad place to be. Just pick the ball clean. Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to get one under the card with this putt.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
If it's up, it could be in. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Patrick Cantlay finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. The 11th is a par 4, playing 472 yards and a huge water hazard down the left-hand side. The best line is a drive as close to that water without taking it on. Anything that leaves about 150 to 170 yards in will give you a chance to set up birdie. This one should find the rough. Splash. Getting ready to play their third. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. Time for the 5th shot. You've left yourself a long way between the holes, so let's get this one close. Oh, so close. And the dreaded triple bogey putt. Nice stroke. Good putt, that. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is a par 3 measuring 192 yards off the back tees. Not much to this hole except the bunkers left to be avoided, although water can sneak in on the right up near the green if anything is slightly pushed. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That ball looked a little thirsty. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And that'll be a bogey. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Yeah, they are deep down into this bunker. Should be interesting to see how they escape this one.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. The 13th is one of the good scoring holes in the closing 9 at TPC Scottsdale. It's a par 5 measuring 558 yards. Job 1 is to avoid that huge water hazard to the right or the tree on the left-hand side that juts out into the fairway. If you're clear, you'll have a chance to knock it up near towards the green or just laying it back to a comfortable yardage of around 100, 125 yards. A chance for a birdie here to really ignite your charge. And now we go to the 14th, where this happened a moment ago.
This is his third.
And back to the course with the live action. Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. Getting ready to play their third. Putting for birdie. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And Patrick Cantlay, currently our leader. The 14th is a strong par 4, almost measuring 500 yards from the back tees. The bunker that sits in the fairway should be covered. Anything around 190 to 200 yards out will give you a green light to go for this flag, although a 4 here never hurts. Seems like they've got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. And this shot from about 150 yards out.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
20 feet to the cup.
This one looking really good.
Ooh, right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 15th is a very important hole, the par 5, 553 yards from the back tees. Either makes or breaks around here at TPC Scottsdale. That huge penalty area to the left is to be avoided if you're to make a decent score. A good drive will allow you to go for this island green in 2. Although if you're too far back, no point taking it on as there's water everywhere to collect your ball. Laying up to the 115, 20-yard marker will give you just an easy wedge here and a chance to still make your birdie. Going with the 4-iron here. This one might roll into the rough. Three over for the day. He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Oh, just missed. If you can make this one, it's for par. And down it goes. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. This would be a great up and down. Ooh. Oh, well holed. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Patrick Cantlay finds himself 3 shots clear of the field. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. Welcome to the jungle, or as they call it here at TPC Scottsdale, the stadium hole par 3/16. It's just a short club, but you miss the green, and a chorus of boos will ring out. Certainly good at making the birdies, but let's avoid those bogeys. Oh, that was pure. This one's for birdie. Get in. Wow, that's misjudged. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke advantage. This dramatic finish of TPC Scottsdale has no shortage of options at the 17th, Rich.
If you've hit the driver but you miss the green, you gotta miss it out to the right-hand side to have any hope of getting it up and down for the birdie. However, you knock it on this green in 1, you never know. You could make it 2. That doggle hunt.
Oh, 14-footer. Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Patrick Cantlay currently in the lead. The finishing hole at TPC Scottsdale requires a great drive. The big water hazard down the left-hand side and the Church Pew bunkers make it a very difficult drive. Anything out to those bunkers on the right will leave a good angle approach, but once you hit this shot, make sure you get the right area on the green if you're to make your birdie. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Well, I know that we're in the booth and not right up close to it, but it doesn't take a smart person to work out that's not a nice lie. Opting for the 4-iron here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. And with that putt, concludes this players' round. So the opening round in the books, Rich.
It's goodbye for now. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.